Morning, everybody. Get a little sleepy today, which is nice, but I don't know why I opened the freezer. Today, on the docket, we have a few things. We have gym. We have two lessons today. Gonna give away the gear. So the goalie that won the brand new Bauer Bauer Flylights for Goalie Monkey. He's in Michigan, so he decided to drive in. We're gonna skate with him. Got a couple sessions. And then I'm giving him two presentations today, kind of like injury prevention, what to look for to some younger athletes as part of a camp. And it's going to be a good day. Keep doing the usual stuff. Keep looking for some gym stuff. Have a great day of training and get after it. The pre-workout snack, saltines and some honey. Bye, boys. Ted, where you going? Where you going, Ted? No, that's Dad's office. You can't go in there. What? Moj. You gonna go in there? You guys aren't allowed in Dad's office. You scratch the mess. Okay? Have a good day, fellas. See you when I get back. Couple air mattresses for the bachelor party. And the base to... There's a saying that if you aren't assessing, you're just guessing. And I think that's really important for all things. And then I've kind of pushed this personal channel to be more personal brand related. And then the goalie coaching, the rehab stuff, that's on the separate Ghost, the GRP channel, because, you know, it's more athlete specific than this. But when it comes to injury, when it comes to training, like having objective data that shows, all right, I'm weaker on this side, I'm stronger on this side, I have imbalances here, I need to do this, I need to tweak that. It's a lot better than just like guessing and then throwing things against the wall and seeing what hits. And that's kind of the way that rehab and training is going. So I purchased a whole bunch of devices from Malak, a Swedish company. So far, everything's been excellent. Another company, OVR, I'll be doing another video on this, probably actually on both channels, but we'll do a little bit of a sneak peek today, especially if the gym's empty. Just showing, it's kind of like this velocity-based training, which has like blown up in popularity. I do think sometimes it's misused or overused, but really the biggest thing is just like understanding, are you moving the bar at the proper speed, working on like force and power development, like explosivity, and like a big thing that I've kind of gotten into quite a bit in terms of what I've been reading and learning is basically improving acceleration for athletes. Because if we think about the like force equals mass times acceleration, you know, being strong obviously improves the mass in that equation, and like force represents a lot of power, like represents power. And so if you think about the other part of that equation, that's acceleration. So the quicker that we can move that mass, the more powerful we are going to be. When we think about hockey, and let's think about both goalies and players. For a player, like what's the most important thing? The first 3 strides, right? Like getting them from 0 to 60 or 0 to 100, whichever way you're looking at it. Goalies, basically all we do is one position of repeated acceleration, bursts of acceleration, like push, 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 stop, push, 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 stop, power push, stop, T-push, stop. Like it's all just acceleration. It's going from most of the time 0 to something. So if we can use velocity-based training and like really well put together like explosive training protocols, the theory is that we're going to be a lot better athletes. So that's something that like the TPH that I'll be training here in Grand Rapids, along with all the teams, especially in the summer, we're really going to hammer that home for our older athletes. Younger athletes, still everything stays the same in terms of general physical preparedness, making sure we're good athletes, making sure we're moving well, making sure we're stable. But it's going to be exciting because as those young athletes turn into older athletes, they're around 13 or 14 years old, we'll be able to really increase that acceleration and kind of put a lot of this hypothesis to the test and create some really, really, really good athletes. I bought this, well, I guess protective case. It's definitely for a gun, like it's for a rifle. I am not a gun guy, but when I travel and do seminars and presentations, I want to be able to put the force plates in something, and Harbor Freight didn't have any of these protective cases that were deep enough to fit these horizontally. And this was only 150 bucks. The ones from Pelican were like 600 bucks. So gonna have to put some stickers that say not a gun on it, because it is kind of scary, but I'm not really much of a gun guy. Alright, if this doesn't fuck you up, you don't have OCD like me. That makes me, I just love to see that. Just kind of learning, making sure I know what's going on with plates. I've used them in the past, but kind of they're a little bit newer to me. So just making sure that I know what's going on, how to use them properly, how to analyze the data. Well, I know to use them. Analyzing the data is kind of where it's the trickiest part. So there's a lot we can look at, and then we take a look at this data. You can see like excess movement in the feet. I should probably screen record this. You can see difference in like peak power. I'll give you the hard and fast interpretation of this. It's hard to read off the spot, but yeah, it's something really cool. Testing. All right, I'm here with the winner of the EGM Labs app giveaway, sponsored by Goalie Monkeys, and this is Keith Chapman. Keith is from Michigan, so it just made sense that if he's already in the state, might as well come get a skate in, accept his gear. You know what? Let's just get in the unboxing, Keith. Congratulations. Right. Get in. I want to know your initial thoughts.
Thank you.
On the Flylight gear. What are you currently wearing?
So right now I'm actually in the True PX3 line. But I did wear the Hyperlight too.
You did?
Ooh, yeah. Super comfortable.
Let's get in here. Now, they are mediums.
Yeah, that's my size.
Okay,
so.
Perfect, good.
Yeah,
if they weren't, I was gonna say that you could do whatever you want with them, but
no, they're definitely my size, so we're good with that.
You gonna wear them today?
Oh yeah,
right.
For sure. That's why I'm here.
Are you a skate lace or a bungee guy?
Skate lace.
Okay,
I can give this a go.
I have some laces in my room. I'll just grab you some laces. I'll just switch.
No, I definitely can wear these.
So these pads are from Goalie Monkey. You ever bought anything from Goalie Monkey before?
I have.
You have? Okay.
Yes.
So you're a repeat customer, which
Absolutely.
is good. So you're getting your money's worth in this one. I'm glad. And then just tell me, so you've been a Labs app member actually since the beginning. You're one of the OGs.
Yeah.
Just your initial thoughts on it and like what, you know, I appreciate you using it, but for those that aren't a part of the app or aren't sure what it is.
Yeah, so basically for me, it's great because I can't always get out to skate with you all the time. So for me, it's been great just to have it at my fingertips whenever I want to go online and, you know, check something out, try and learn something.
So there's a lot of videos there.
A lot of videos.
I know it can be a little overwhelming. What would you say is your favorite aspect of it?
I would say just it being so easy to use. I mean, you can literally like start at the beginning and it works through puck tracking. It works through box control stuff. I mean, there's so many different aspects that are so easy to go by.
Good. Well, I appreciate that. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see you on the ice with this.
Yep.
You gotta say that out loud. So the first thing you said, what was it?
Very slidey.
Compared to your Trues.
Compared to my Trues.
Way better sliding with Trues. Not a Bauer sponsored coach by any means. Let's get after it. We're gonna keep, we've been doing like a lot of RVH stuff. Okay. So I don't know what you're feeling. Your hips are feeling? Okay. But for now, we'll just do some good skating. Starting the inside, open up. T-push on the angle. T-push to the top. From here, shuffle, slide, cut, push, up. Nice and easy. Nothing crazy. But for you, I put these pucks close together for you. I don't want you body checking Keith. So you gotta stay, you gotta control yourself like we've been talking about for the last week or two. Okay, here we go, fellas. Oh, and it's on video too. That's gotta go in the vlog. Yeah, that's going in the vlog. So when you get here, so if your push is taking you up here, if I'm here, am I in a good position to push up? No. So where do you, when you do your cut, what line do you think you need to get on? Right? So when I come around, I need to control with this down leg. Now my line takes me right here. To everybody here. 13s and 14s. All right, perfect. So everyone's going into U12, correct? Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, so Coach Travis wanted me to do a presentation for you guys and girls about staying injury-free. So who's had an injury that's kept them off the ice for any time? What'd you have? Sometimes when we play hockey all year, we train a lot of specific muscles to hockey. But then when we do other things, like playing lacrosse or doing track, we've kind of let those muscles kind of rest and they're not as strong or in good shape as we'd like them to be. And that often leads to injury. Common lower body injuries. So this one, I've used this presentation for a lot of athletes that are older. So MCL is part of a ligament in our knee. So it keeps our knee from collapsing in. So has everyone played goalie at some point in their life? Yeah. So we've all done like the butterfly, right? So which way do your knees go when we do a butterfly? Yeah, they go in, right? So your MCL prevents your knee from just falling apart when you do a butterfly. Or when you're skating and like maybe you're taking a lunge, see how my knee goes in? If my MCLs were broke or were torn or there's damage. Nice. Technology. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, crew, you're up first. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your hands on your hips, okay? So what I want you to do is put your hands on hips. You can't look at the screen, but I want you to jump as high as you can. Just your hands can be, your eyes are open, but hands are on the screen. I just want you to jump as high as you can. Hands have to stay on your hips. Ready? Give me a big jump. Nice, good. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the nitty gritty of it and stuff, but you can see that, so this right here is when Crew's standing, and then as he starts to squat down, he's applying pressure, and so you can see, so the difference is the green line is his right, and his left side, and the baby blue is left. So which one of these lines is doing more work? The left foot. So that tells me, what hand are you, Crew? He's a lefty. So right now, this is telling me Crew's stronger on his left side. And so there's something, okay, when we were looking at creating workout programs and different rehab programs, okay, maybe we need to focus a little bit more on the right side. That's something to be aware of. Right here, this again, you don't have to worry about this, but this is how much movement or sway is in his feet when he's standing still. Okay, so we're gonna measure force. Does anyone know what's another good word for force? Yeah, it's a good way to just think about strength. Okay, so I'll have you sit on the table, so your knee is bent. Warm up, kick, 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 and relax. Good. So, we generated 26.8 pounds of force. Who thinks they're stronger? All right. You're definitely stronger than Schneider? Okay. So kick, 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 and relax. I want you to put your hand out if you think Schneider is stronger. All right. What was your name again? Who thinks Sam was stronger? Looks like Sam was stronger, 29.2 pounds. Good. So one thing that we can do is that helps me if I go like take Sam, and you can pop that off your ankle. So if Sam has one leg that's injured and one leg that's not, if there's depending on which injury you have, we want to make sure that the injured leg after a period of time is close or as close as possible to the non-injured side. So if Sammy comes in after a knee injury and one side gets 100 pounds of pressure and the other side gets 50, she's not ready to come back to the ice. Because if she comes back to the ice too early, she's going to get hurt again. And so we want to get that number as close to we can to like 90%. Wait. Okay, now I want you to stand and look at the TV. Okay, nice. And then stand still as you can, still as you can. Awesome, okay. So your job is to stand as still as you want. Okay? And so when you jump, I want you to try to get this white number as high as you can. Okay? So hands in your hips. And jump. Push. Oh, that's a false start. One more. Try not to fall off. Good. Excellent. Okay, wait, gotta recalibrate. Good.